What's good, everybody? It's your boy Cinema Ken Parker. Yeah, Parker, like Peter Parker. As you can see, I'm a little excited. I'm a little excited to do this review. Heads up, it is what, August 5th when I'm recording this, and the movie came out last Thursday. So if you haven't seen it, you might as well click off this video because I'm about to spoil some shit. Okay, Spider-Man Brand New Day brings our boy Tom Holland back to the big screen as Spider-Man. We haven't seen him since we had Tobey and Andrew Garfield back, Doc Ock, Green Guy. We haven't seen him since. The last time we seen him, he made a wish that everybody forgot who he was. And that's pretty depressing. Like, Peter was depressed, like I know, like, it sounded good when he did it, like, oh, they're gonna forget who I am so everyone can be safe. And then to realize nobody remembers you, it's lonely. It's lonely. And this movie is so grounded into, like, him being Peter Parker and Spider-Man and him fighting that battle of loneliness. Like, I get it, and y'all should get it too. My man didn't read that letter. Hi, my name is Peter Parker, and I'd like a coffee. Y'all, how was that? How was that? Cut. Do I get a check? Do I get a check? I should get a check. But basically, he never read the letter to MJ or Ned, and he never reunited. He never kept his promise of saying, I love you. Because she told him, say it when you see me again, and he said it. She don't love you no more. Well, she can't love somebody she never knew because you never told her who you was, Peter. You wasn't telling her who you was. Off of the fact of that, we all know that there's a new entity in town, and you know, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man has to figure out something. We're fighting Scorpion, we're fighting Tombstone, we're fighting Tarantula, we're fighting everybody, but then there's somebody that is bigger, badder than them. And you want to know who that is? Nigga, we got Jean Grey in the movie. Yes, Jean Grey. We're talking about X-Men Jean Grey. And Jean is on a mission. She's on a mission. What's the mission? She's looking for her sister that was kidnapped because of her powers. Because the government wants to keep people down. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep people down. So they kidnapped her sister, use her powers for their own personal gain. And guess what? They fucked around and found out. They fucked around and found out, like, real bad. You don't fuck with Jean Grey. There's a couple of people in the Marvel Universe you don't want to fuck with. You don't want to fuck with. And Jean Grey is one of them. And she was pissed. She was pissed. She got a last message from her sister, and she was on a mission to find her, and then you come to find out that last message was her dying and looking at the fan? That was fucking... nigga. That shit was crazy when that happened. When you found out that the last, like, her getting that last message to her sister was her. Perfect writing. Perfect writing. I like that. I like that. And I'm glad, and I'm personally glad I got to see this movie before Twitter went crazy and, you know, TikTok went crazy. And whoever, matter of fact, let me look this up real quick. I blocked Steve Lacy on Instagram, and I'm glad I blocked him. And I'm never going to unblock him ever, because to wake up and get on social media and he's like my favorite. Well, first of all, who asked? You ask a question and you say, don't spoil the movie. And you say, okay, my favorite part of the movie is Jean Grey. Nigga, none of us know Jean Grey was in the movie until your stupid ass showed it. So, for then, you are forever blocked and you'll never be unblocked. I'm taking it there, and it is that serious. So, I don't care. I don't care. And this is actually the last time I'm going to mention you. And I don't care. You ruined a surprise that has been, you know, under wraps for years. So you get to be blocked for some years now. And if I ever meet you, I'm going to tell you you're blocked. I'll shoot myself in the foot for that one. I don't care. Okay, other than me blocking Steve Lacy, the dynamic in this movie between the Punisher and Spider-Man was so perfect. Like, that back and forth relationship of Peter, who is this kind-hearted, wants to save the neighborhood, and, you know, the Punisher, the enforcer, the, you know, I'm down to catch a body, you know, let the bodies hit the floor. That dynamic works so well. And how they meshed in this movie was so perfect. Like, it was really good cop, bad cop, and like kind of really a big brother, little brother thing. You see the good in people, and then fuck the good in people. Like, that's just how they dynamic work. But when those fight scenes happen with them together, like the fight scene with them and the Hulk, crazy. To me, that's gonna be top 5 Marvel fights. I'm sorry. You know, the MCU got a lot of fights, but that, like, when he had the Hulk and he had the Punisher and and he threw the grenade, chef's kiss. They was cooking this movie. They was really cooking. And like I said, the tone of this movie, we didn't have to take Spider-Man in space. We didn't have to fight aliens. We didn't have to overdo it. We finally got a movie of a neighborhood Spider-Man, and that shit was so lit. Just to see him actually protect the city. You know what I mean? Not just, oh, he has to do this. There's Iron Man, Doctor Strange. This man actually was, you know, saving the neighborhood, putting that cape on Captain, you know, Spider-Man. And yes, I did spend $156 on all these buckets. I don't care. I got the blanket too. Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all. I got the blanket too. And I got the socks. I may be a little dark, but I don't care. I love Spider-Man. That's one of my favorite superheroes of all time. Number 1. No one's topping Spider-Man. Pause. Like, but I'm just saying. Like, I even got the cup. Things you get being an AMC Plus Stubs member. Get you one. $28 a month. I'm just plugging that in case AMC want to sponsor your boy. Because I use my 4 free movies. Okay, I know, I'm just ranting, but this is how I think. But overall, this Spider-Man movie was great. And I'm so excited to see what they do. It's a lot of rumors and reports that we're probably getting, I think, 5 more Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland. And like I said, I'm excited also. I'm excited also on the fact that that boy Tom Holland wants to introduce Miles. We already got the Prowler. You know, we got you know, Donald Glover, and what was that? Homecoming? Yeah, Homecoming. And we never seen anything or heard anything since. The next time we saw Donald Glover was Spider-Man Across the Multiverse or Across the Spider-Verse. It's too many damn. They gotta make these titles easier. But yeah, he wants to introduce Miles. Hopefully we get that. I definitely want y'all to tell y'all to stay for the ending post-credit scene, because I know what it means. Y'all should know what it means. This has nothing to do with Tom Holland. Nothing. But it has something to do with Toby. I'm going to just leave it there. Y'all put 2 and 2 together. And it should be easy math. I'm going to just be real with y'all. This movie was absolutely great. From beginning to end. From beginning to end. Probably Tom Holland's best Spider-Man. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably Tom Holland's best Spider-Man movie. Yeah, they put it down. They put it down. Like, this is a staple. I really do feel like this Spider-Man is a staple. It's gonna be up there with Spider-Man 2. If Spider-Man 2 isn't your number 1 with Tobey Maguire, not the Amazing Spider-Man, but Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock, or you say Spider-Man Brand New Day, I won't be mad. I won't be mad. So yes, I am telling you to spend your money. Go see it twice, because they did release it in IMAX. Thank you to the Odyssey for just being the 70 millimeter. I think that's it. IMAX, that's going to be out until November. They said it, not me. I actually told y'all in my Odyssey review that the Odyssey is going to be out for a long time. Y'all not going to be able to stream that legally for a while. So Spider-Man is actually going to IMAX August 7th, so make sure that y'all go get a ticket and go see it again on the biggest screen on IMAX, because we didn't get enough Spider-Man on the Dolby, so they're going to give us enough Spider-Man on the IMAX. So make sure y'all check that out, because I know I'm going to do it. Like I said, go spend your money, support Tom Holland, Zendaya, you know, everybody, because this movie, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. This review doesn't have to be long because it's just amazing. Like, Spider-Man was amazing. No pun intended. But yes, Jean Grey was amazing. The Punisher was amazing. The Hulk was amazing. The whole cast was amazing. This movie is a 10 out of 10. A little darker feel. We do get those comedic timings, but the story overall is a little darker, but it is grounded also. So you get to see him save the city from, you know, the comic villains that we've all known and grown to love. Even if you haven't read the comics, you've seen them in the cartoons. So when they do show them, I know they said Tombstone and all these other characters were in it. They are, but they're not there for long, because the main story really is Spider-Man versus Jean, and just figuring that whole, you know, issue out. And yeah, make sure y'all get a ticket, go watch it. I know this is going to be in movies for a while, so we don't really have another big blockbuster until Doomsday and Dune. So I'm personally not a Dune fan, so Doomsday over Dune. You already see the green shirt. It's Doom. And, you know, I mean, it's Doom. See? Thought you had me. It's Doomsday. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Make sure y'all see that. Spend your money. Keep the action going and cut.